Hello, my darlings. It's rights respecting time. So we are thinking, again, we're continuing to think about Article 24, which is you have the right to the best health care possible, safe water to drink, nutritious food, a clean and safe environment, and information to help you stay well. And we are focusing on the clean and safe environment, okay? And we are also thinking about our duty as people, and how it is important that we look after our environment and the plants and the animals in it, so that we can have a world that is in a good condition. Unfortunately, not enough people take care of the planet, and that causes a lot of problems. And we need the planet just like it needs us to take care of it. Okay, so if we learn to take care of it properly, it will be able to give us lots of wonderful things like clean air and good food and a healthy, wonderful place to live. But if we don't, unfortunately, it won't be able to give us those things. So today we have a new story, and this is called I Can Save the Earth. And it's from a series of books called Little Green Books. And it says at the bottom, one little monster learns to reduce, reuse and recycle. And on the back, it has the author, so it's by Alison and illustrated by Viviana Garofoli. And the blurb says, Max is a little monster who likes to litter and never ever recycles. Then the electricity goes out and he sees how exciting and beautiful the earth is, and that it will need his help to stay that way. Well, that sounds like something good to read about. So let's get started. This is in the same series of books as the Adventures of, or the Journey of the Plastic Bottle. So here we go. Here is Max. Max the little monster liked to fling candy wrappers. He left a trail of trash wherever he went. Whee! Said Max. Oh my goodness, look at all that mess. Ugh, rubbish. Max the little monster did not like to give away his old toys, even when he'd outgrown them. Mine! Cried Max. Oh dear, it's very sad, isn't it? Max the little monster liked to overflow the sink. Oh my goodness, look at all that water getting wasted. And the bathtub, and clog the toilet. Ugh, hungry toilet, said Max. Oh dear, he's not taking care of his environment. Max the little monster left the lights on and blared the TV, even when he wasn't in the room. No big whoop, said Max. Then, one night, in the middle of his favourite programme, something unexpected happened. Ooh. The lights went out and the TV went off. There had been a blackout. That's when all the electricity goes off. Hey, shouted Max. Who turned out the lights? Max tripped over some old toys and stumbled outside to see what was wrong. Max looked around. He saw a full moon as it shone brightly on the colourful spring flowers. Ooh, so he's looking up, and look, the moon is making all the flowers look so beautiful. He heard the crickets chirp, we know they're a kind of mini beast, and an owl hoot, hoot, hoot. He even saw a shooting star as it twinkled across the night sky. Wow! Wow, said Max, this is so beautiful. When the lights came back on, Max the little monster felt something new. He began to notice things he hadn't noticed before. So look, that was it all at night time. Look how interesting it looks. In the summer, Max the little monster went to the beach and noticed the pretty shells. Ooh, pretty shells. Where have we got one? There we go. Pretty shell down here. Okay. He wiggled his toes in the sand. He watched the sun sparkle on the waves. He saw a dolphin leap out of the water. Wow. Max picked up an old bottle and an ice cream wrapper and threw them in the trash can. Pollution makes the beach look ugly, said Max, and pollution can hurt animals and plants. Ooh, I think our little monster is learning and changing. In autumn, Max the little monster noticed the colourful leaves, red, orange and yellow. He jumped in leaf piles with his friends. Leaves are so pretty! And more fun to play in than watching TV, cried Max. Awesome! After they jumped in the leaves, Max the little monster didn't want to leave a mess, so he composted the leaves. Look, there they are, raking them all up. Rotten leaves help the dirt grow happy flowers, said Max. Oh, so they made them all into a lovely compost pile. In winter, Max the little monster noticed the wonder of snowflakes. Each delicate snowflake looked like a crystal jewel. He made a T-Rex, awesome, an igloo, wow, and a snow angel. That's when you lie down in the snow and you put your arms out like that. So you've made like angel wings. Why didn't I see this before, wondered Max. The earth is beautiful. Now Max the little monster never wastes water. More water, more snowflakes, says Max. And he doesn't waste toilet paper. Happy monster, happy toilet, happy earth, says Max. Now Max the little monster never wastes electricity. He turns off lights except for the ones he is using. He's turning off the switch on, down to off. He hardly ever watches TV, but when he does, he turns it off when his program is over. Off. Let's play outside, says Max. Fresh air feels good on my fur. Now Max the little monster never litters. He recycles any paper, aluminium cans and plastic bottles he uses. Max also likes to eat fresh fruits instead of candy and drink water instead of soda pop. Tasty, says Max, and he always throws his trash away in the right bin. Max the little monster even has yard sales where he sells all his old toys. We usually call those car boot sales over here. Okay, the book is a little bit American. Okay, but you can sell your old toys and then they go to somebody who will make good use of them, because just because they're old to you and you've outgrown them doesn't mean that they're not great for somebody else. It's like selling clothes when you no longer want them. Okay, somebody else will probably want them. Max also trades his toys with his friends. Wow, said Max, old toys I've never played with before are just as fun as new toys. Look, they've been trading and now he's got a bike. Cool. Now Max the little monster loves the earth. He reduces the amount of water and energy he uses. That means he uses less of it. He finds ways to reuse as many things as he can, like reusing the toys and everything. And he recycles his trash, his rubbish. Sometimes he even hugs trees. Max the little monster is now called Max the little green monster. You can be a little green monster too and help save the earth. And he's holding a sign there as he hugs the tree and it says, keep the world beautiful. And then at the back we've got a lovely list of some of the new words. So Max the little green monster's new words. Blackout, a power failure when the electricity goes out. Compost, a mixture of rotted leaves, plants or vegetables that can be used in a garden to give nutrition to growing plants, so goodness to the growing plants. We do know about compost a bit already. Electricity, the power used to make things like television, lights and computers work. Green, we know it as a colour, obviously, but green is also a word used to describe someone who is kind to the earth and protects it from harm. Litter, to throw garbage away. So when someone litters, they throw garbage away in places it does not belong, like on the ground or out of a car window. We do not want people to be littering. It's very bad. Pollution, things that make the environment dirty, like garbage, chemicals or gases or plastic. Recycle, to use trash to make new things. Reduce, to use less of something like paper or electricity. And reuse, to use something again in a different way instead of throwing it away. So those are some of the key words of today. So have a little chat and see what you have learned from today's story and see if there's any new things you can think of. Can you think of maybe some toys that you don't want any longer, or some clothes that you could think maybe we could swap them with somebody else, or take them to a charity shop or something like that. Or maybe you could think about, we've done quite a bit on recycling, but you can always be thinking about more recycling, I suppose. Or cutting down on things that need recycling. So what else could you replace? What could you try not to buy so that didn't even need to be recycled in the first place? And then, of course, checking your electricity use. That's a good one as well, because, you know, it saves mummy and daddy or grandma or auntie or whoever is paying the bills in your house. It saves them from paying lots of money as well. If you cut down your electricity, not only is it good for the planet, but it's good for all the money that they have to work hard to earn as well. So always be thinking, do I really need to have this on? You know, can I switch that off? And thinking about pollution, what we can do to reduce pollution, less car journeys, more walking, more cycling, all of that. Opportunities to compost. And see if you can remember what all the words mean. So you too can be a little green monster. I hope you enjoyed today's book, my darlings.